Hello, my friends. Welcome to the show, Jack Chow on East West with G&E TV. We care about life because we live only once, right?
Okay. That's right.
That's a good answer. I never know I got this answer myself. Anyway, we live only once. We want to live this one life meaningfully. We want to make our life simpler than it thought to be, supposed to be, right?
Yes.
Yes, for many times I try to promote this book that I like, and I feel every page I turn makes a value, and I simply just fall in love with it, right? So it's a book in the cooking, and will be published within a month or something. The author is with me once again, my good friend Ken Hamming.
Thank you, Jack, for
Welcome,
honoring
Ken,
me
to my show.
to
Welcome
be here.
so much. Yes, for several times we decided to go word by word with my audiences about it. Life is nothing but sharing. You know, if you end up yourself, good or bad, there's nobody to share though. Your life is just a dumb, right? And the important thing is sharing. You hit a jackpot, you pick up the phone, you call people, hey, I hit a jackpot. What if you have nobody to share? You suffer,
Yeah,
right?
that's right.
Okay, now, sure.
No celebration.
Sure. Mr. Hamming is an author of this book called Life is Simple, 100 Words to Live By. These two are kind of in prerequisites to each other, right? Or especially I say, this 100 words, if you can live by, your life is simple.
Yes, if you embody the meaning of these words in everything you think, say, and do, you will live a very smooth life.
And the other way to look at it is that if you believe life is simple, you must look into these 100 words.
It's,
right?
it's
Exactly.
the key.
It's the key
to get to simple.
That's why on the cover of the book you see the key.
Yes.
All right.
It's
Very
right.
good. Yeah. Sure. All right. Let's still do word by word. Our next word is appreciate. Right. What's your interpretation or explanation or a connotation of the word appreciate?
Well, as you know, Jack, I keep reading my book over and over and over because I have a deep personal relationship with every word in there.
Sure.
But every word excites me. This one excites me massively, appreciate. And my overall concept on appreciation and being appreciative is that in reality, there are very few things in life that are not worthy of being appreciated. Of course we have sicknesses, of course we have pain in that. However, everything can be appreciated, and I take it to the extent that the very essence of life that we were all blessed with by our parents is worth appreciating. And to me, my most valued possession is oxygen, the ability to keep breathing. And I actually do appreciate the continuance of my breathing.
Exactly.
And then there's and in life, you know, generally, like you say, you only die once. So even like I recently had a bad cold and I had chills and fever, and I did execute what I talk about here, that I'm looking forward to the joy and the appreciation of
Once you
feeling
recover.
better because it's going to happen. So I say, okay, endure, Ken, just endure, think positive, and make it as pleasant as you can. And I did that, and it was a test, and I passed.
Sure. And also, you know, when we say the word appreciate or appreciation, it all reflects what kind of mind you're in.
It's all the attitude.
It's your time. It's your attitude.
Yes.
We keep saying about the half glass.
Yes.
Theories, right? Should that be half empty or should that be half full?
It's always
That's a
full.
concept, right?
Yes.
And there's a huge difference in the two concepts. Yeah. So knowing to appreciate is knowing that you have half of a glass of water there already.
Yes, and that it's a blessing to you.
Yeah, it's a blessing to you.
It is.
Yeah, compared to those who doesn't have any water in the glass. So you have half. It's almost a full. It's about 50% full, right? So that kind of thinking, that kind of concept would give you call it stamina.
Right.
Call it the momentum.
Right.
To go on forward, working for whatever you think is necessary to add on. If no add on, you keep it as a appreciation already.
And you know, appreciation feels good. It tastes good. It is good.
Exactly.
And then, like, for example, you've done many things. We've spent much time together. You've done many kind things for me and with me. And you know the level of my appreciation for your kindness. And it's something that a lot of times, an event, you know, I look for ways to feel appreciative. Okay, and a lot of times life goes on, and things you take for granted really can be enriching your life if you take a moment and appreciate it. And then, particularly if you're dealing with other people, express that appreciation. And it's
And also there's another point that I like your book this much, is because this country is freedom free. I mean, it's religious free.
right. Yes.
You have the right to believe certain religion. You have the right not to.
Correct.
Right. For a certain religion, for example, A might not be accepted by B, right?
Right.
And then B might be rejected by C, right? So this book takes a overall look without talking about a specific religion.
Yes.
Just the concept of life.
Right.
So
Philosophy
now,
of life.
I believe the word appreciation is in Bible, in Buddhism, in Taoism, in Muslim, in everything.
Good point.
They all talk about it.
And atheists appreciate also.
Yes.
They do.
Uh-huh.
And,
Yeah.
And you know, the first word we talked about was accept, and so that's exactly what you're saying.
In-
we have that
yeah, yeah, yeah.
freedom and acceptance.
In ethics,
Yeah.
to accept, I mean, to appreciate, knowing to appreciate is the beauty.
An awareness.
Is the beauty. Is the
It's
beauty
an
of
awareness
mankind, right?
of the propriety of appreciation in one's life and how it
Absolutely.
enriches your
Absolutely.
journey through life.
And also to the party being appreciated, right? It's kind of a communication.
Absolutely.
Learning that you appreciate,
Yes.
right? The fact of learning of you that you appreciate will give this party, well, encouragement to keep on doing the right thing that you appreciate.
You know, going back, as I think about this, when I'm 12 years old, and we always sat down together at dinner, and I believe, looking back, I always thank my mom for dinner. Thank you. That's appreciation.
All right, okay.
You know, like rather than, hey, it's usually you're 3 minutes late bringing me my food. There's a big difference in how you enjoy your evening.
Yesterday I was at lunch with Peter. Peter is a good friend of mine, Peter Choi of Temple City. And I was on the phone with my son. I said, love you, I appreciate it.
Oh, yeah.
Because he bought me a pair of shoes. And he delivered the shoe to the house, called me saying, Dad, I got you a pair of shoes.
Nice.
I said, I appreciate, thank you very much. I love you, like that. And he said, you know what he says? You are one of the Chinese Americans who say thanks to his own son.
As we all should.
Yeah, well,
As
you
we-
might have not, you might not have the notice already.
Yes.
Okay, Chinese culture emphasizes on generation.
Yes.
The above generation is superior to the generation below. You act like a father, like a god, and because your father was acting God to you too. It goes on like a chain.
Right.
So I told Peter, the answer to Peter's question is that I take whatever is positive in this style, American style, and I take whatever is positive in Chinese style,
Absolutely.
and then put them together.
And you know, I have really reasonably extensive
Sure.
experience in the Chinese American
In
community.
putting them together, I notice every time you thank him, he's encouraged. He will do even better.
Absolutely, yeah.
He will do even better.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's stimulating, motivating, you know.
Yeah.
Absolutely right.
Exactly.
And it just swells throughout everybody you interface with when you live a life with kindness and appreciation.
Yeah, sure. The same thing with him. Summer was over, and I asked him to bring the fan to the patio and put a plastic cover on it.
Sure.
Right.
Yeah.
He did. When I saw that, that's not perfectly done because the bottom,
Yeah.
the bottom is not
Yeah.
is not done yet. The bottom is supposed to be covered too.
Yeah.
Right. on noticing that, I did not say the criticism right away.
That's right.
I said, thank you very much. I like it what you did. But would that be better if you cover this, the bottom too, let it go to cover the bottom? And he was encouraged. He did it. Yeah.
You just made a great point.
So
don't lead with criticism ever.
Of course.
Don't lead with
appreciate first.
Yeah.
If there is criticism necessary, you appreciate first.
You
then
can say appreciate and educate.
Amicably. Then only then amicably.
Right.
Would that be better if we Would
know,
that be better if
and another point is like when say you criticize or you try to refine what somebody's doing for you or something, you can do it with a sour face, which makes it taste a lot worse.
Of course,
but you can also critique, which is a little softer than criticize, with a smile in your tone of voice, where it comes across, wow, he cares, he's trying to help me.
That's why on the social website they always put a picture there, especially a smiling face, right?
I need to borrow somebody else's picture.
All right, very good. So, with my good friend Ken Hamming, author of this book, Life is Simple, 100 Words to Live By, we're having some good time. At least I am. I believe you too, at the other end of the camera, because we may live in different houses, but we live under the same heaven.
Absolutely.
We live only one life where we have lots of things in common. Whatever I appreciate might be your appreciation too. So,
and we appreciate your viewers.
Very good.
Without question.
Well, we appreciate. Good moment to say that.
It is.
We appreciate your viewing us.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Let's take a short moment now. When we come back, we'll continue flipping over to see the next page.